Eh. Hello. Okay, so I got asked last night and I never did the thing that everyone's asking me to do. I got two anons and one anon. I don't know how to pronounce anything ever. And one of my friends, which is weird because this is a new blog, so I wasn't expecting that many people to be interested in me, but that's okay. That's cool. Awesome. I'm sorry that I don't I don't know. I don't answer things right away. I'm sorry. Okay, so the first one I got said 2, 5, and 12. And 2 was to read the first page to one of your favorite books. I haven't finished this yet. I haven't read this. It's The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, and I have a poetry book of hers, and it's really good. And oh my god, I love collecting poetry. If you have poetry, literally give it to me. It's my stuff. But this is her book that she wrote, and I'm excited about it because it's really good so far. I'm not that far into it actually, but I figured this would fit for my blog actually because it's nice. Okay, so it was a queer, sultry summer, the summer they electrocuted the Rosenbergs, and I didn't know what I was doing in New York. I'm stupid about executions. The idea of being electrocuted makes me sick, and that's all there was to read about in the papers. Goggle-eyed headlines staring up at me on every subway corner, and at the fusty, peanut-smelling mouth of every subway. I'm sorry that I read things wrong. I'm sorry. On every street corner, not subway corner. Okay, so it had nothing to do with me, but I couldn't help wondering what it would be like being burned alive along with all your nerves. I thought it must be the worst thing in the world. New York was bad enough. By 9 in the morning, the fake country wet freshness that somehow seeped in overnight evaporated like the tail end of a sweet dream. Mirage gray at the bottom of their granite canyons, the hot streets wavered in the sun, the car tops sizzled and glittered, and the dry, cindery dust blew into my eyes and down my throat. I kept hearing about the Rosenbergs over the radio and at the office, till I couldn't get them out of my mind. It was like the first time I saw a cadaver. For weeks afterward, the cadaver's head, or whatever there was left of it, floated up behind my eggs and bacon at breakfast and behind the face of Buddy Willard, who was responsible for me seeing it in the first place, and pretty soon I felt as though I were carrying that cadaver's head around with me on a string, like some black, noseless balloon stinking of vinegar. I love this book. The second one was number 5. Number 5 was say something in a different language. Lo siento. That means I'm sorry in Spanish. I took Spanish. I don't remember any of it except how to say I'm sorry and hot dog, which is caliente perro. Yeah. I think they said number 12. Number 12 was talk about something that really scares you. So many things scare me. I'm such a pussy. Something that scares me a lot is that a lot of my friends are online and I am really bad at talking to them and keeping in touch with my friends and keeping track of how everyone is, and I'm really terrified because I can go weeks without talking to them, and so I'm terrified that something will happen and I'll go weeks without knowing about it, and I'll go weeks and then I'll find out and I won't be able to do anything to help them or to see them, and I'm just worried about that because, and so every once in a while I'll freak out and I'll message everyone and be like, hey, how you doing? And then I'll be like, okay, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm done talking now. I don't want to talk anymore because I don't like talking to people. And it's weird and I feel bad about it. But I'm scared of that. So now I have 2 more to do. So yeah. Bye.